How you doing? So somebody asked to see my main account, and I was gonna make a video about collective, so why not talk about it at the same time? So if you want to see my hero rating as well as my prestige, I personally don't care about my prestige, but this is my hero rating and prestige, and what else? When it comes to my champions, I have 1,380 champions, and we got a gold chorus as my main top champion. So it's kind of hard to say that this is really my main account because I'm pretty sure that when it comes to my Pawns Academy account, it was my first account. So this is my free to play account. Not only that, I don't really play much on it. So technically, you could say this is possibly my first account. So would that be my main account, or would it be this account, my pay to win account, even though I don't really uh and because I mostly play on this account. So what would you consider? I don't really know, but I'm just gonna consider this as my main account, the pay to win account. I have not spent it on this game for 17 months now, but I would always consider this account to be pay to win. No matter how long I stop spending in this game, I'm not gonna pretend some other YouTuber that just because you stop spending in the game that your account is now become a free to play. I'm just not gonna pretend. I'm not gonna mention any names, but yeah. So Richmond. So even though having not spent in this game for 17 months, it's always gonna be a pay to win account. So we're gonna take a tour when it comes to my account, and we're gonna look at masteries as well. I'm gonna go kind of fast, and I'm gonna be talking about collectives as well. So I think it's the best to go by stars. Okay, so these are my 1 stars. I have a much 13 1 stars. When it comes to 2 stars, I have 224. So I'm gonna go kind of fast. When it comes to my 2 stars and 3 stars and 4 stars and 5 stars, there is a, I believe, an app or something on YouTube that you can actually like, slow down the video like half speed or something. So if you want to see all my champions, you could do that. But those are my 2 stars. I have 271 3 stars. I think pretty much most of them are max rank. Definitely not max sig, but most of them are max rank. Uh, let's see if all of them are. Okay, so I have a few champions that are not ranked up yet. When it comes to 4 stars, I have 273. As you can see here. So I think, is it correct? My 4 stars, I have the most when it comes to my 4 stars, if I'm not mistaken. So there you go. These are my 4 stars. These are my 5 stars. As I mentioned, there's like a, what do you call this? A software, or like, I don't know the right word, app, or ah, I was gonna say utility, you know, utility. It's funny, but that you can slow down by half speed if you want to see slowly. But again, I was gonna go slow when it comes to my those champions because I don't feel like it's kind of irrelevant to be looking at them, which is really unfortunate when it comes to the game. I wish the game kind of like makes use for your lower ranked champions. They do have duels arenas that make your 1 stars and 2 stars somewhat relevant, but when it comes to 3 stars and 4 stars and 5 stars, they're pretty much irrelevant for most, pretty much like 99% of players in this game. It's just, it's not very relevant to have 4 or 5 stars in this game. I think 6 stars is still gonna be helpful for a lot of people. But I think if you're a whale, even 6 stars is like not gonna be necessary for you to be ranking up. Okay, and it's really unfortunate, especially if you're a whale. Like, 6 stars are more irrelevant than 2 stars and 1 stars because of the arena, the special arena. It's or for just even just for regular people, 5 stars are more relevant in this game than 1 star and 2 stars because of that special arena. That is kind of unfortunate. I wish like low rarities, with the exception of 1 stars and 2 stars, can be usable in this game. But in the end, it's all about money to Kabam. Okay, I didn't even mention how many 5 stars I have. I have 275 5 stars. Okay, Wow, I have the most 5 stars. I didn't even know that. Okay, I have 239 6 stars, and I have 85 7 stars. So what else? So let's take a look at my masteries. So when it comes to my masteries, I always run damage mastery here. I don't have it because I was just testing it. Kind of, if you want to test them without damage mastery, I would just use this. Uh, Usually I don't rarely use this because I, as you could see, I always run damage masteries in my account, and even this one, I just wanted to test without damage mastery, so I had it like this. I recovered all the stuff, but this one, if I had to uh, put all the points back in there, it will have damage mastery. So yeah, why run damage mastery? Because why not? Because they make your attack higher, you can end fights faster, basically. So why would you not run damage mastery, right? So, and in the arena, it's obviously, even though I don't do much arena, it makes arena a lot faster because your PI is higher as well to give you more points. So there's my account. So let's talk about collectives. So when it comes to collectives, I don't really know what to say. I mean, you could definitely see some positive for sure as for an average player. So if you want to get an idea what an average player rank is when it comes to collectives, this is it. I am rank 11 when it comes to collectives. Most of them, you know, when Karate Mike says like half of the player base was like will be rank 10, I believe, and above, I was like, what? I couldn't really believe that because when it comes to my hero rating, oh, well, my when it comes to this game, I've been playing this game for over 8 years, almost 9 years, if not 9 years. Okay, I guarantee I've been playing this game more than 80% of the people that are playing MCOC right now. I would probably, if I was, betting, I don't know if I would bet, but it's definitely close that I've been playing this game longer than 90% of players that are playing now. Okay, and yet look at my, I'm only at rank 10. Some of them are rank 10. So saying that more than, I mean, half of the players have a higher rank than I do, I just don't believe that. I don't believe that. That's just nonsense. Maybe he was, uh maybe it makes sense in a way because let me just explain. So this is my realistic new account challenge. Can I reach Elder in 1 year's time? So as you can see here, oh, not here's one. This one I just unlocked collectives because I became Cavalier. So I want to show you what it looks like when I was uncollected. So as you can see here, it's currently locked because in this time I was still uncollected. So I'm assuming when Karate Mike says that half of the player base will be starting at rank 10, that's not including people that are below Cavalier. And that makes sense. Then that would make sense to me. But he didn't mention that part. Okay. For me to be only like to say that half of the player base have a higher rank than me, it's just, to me, it's crazy considering that I've been playing this game for 9 years, and I can guarantee you I've been playing I've been playing this game for more than 80% of the players that are playing right now. And you also have to factor in active, right? What is active when it comes to Kabam? Is it like not playing for a year, a month? What would that be? If you factor in all the accounts, then there's no way half of the player base will be starting at rank 10. So what is active means? Like, what does he mean when he says half of the player base are starting rank 10? It's just so general. So it's hard to imagine. Like, yeah, I do admit when it comes to my hero rating. So let's go to that. I used to be for in the top 10%. I definitely fallen a lot. Okay, for sure. When it comes to my hero rating, I was even possibly even higher in the top 8% or something like that when it comes to my account. So I definitely fallen for sure. Okay, I don't think I've fallen below top 30%. That's just unlikely. Okay, I consider myself probably in the top 20 to top 25% when it comes to hero rating. So it's kind of hard to imagine that. Like, how can half of the player base be higher be higher rank in collectives if I'm in my hero ratings in the top 25%. The only way possible, if a lot of people have quit, let's say, as you could see when it comes to my hero rating or my place, you cannot see it. That means that my ranking is below 100,000. I mean, above 100,000, okay? So I would place over that, because if you were in the top 100,000, then it will tell you your ranking, whatever. Let's say you were ranked 80,000, your hero rating, then you will see that your ranks. But anything above 100,000 hero rating, you're not gonna see it. Okay, so I do admit, I don't. I see, even though I've been playing this game for 9 years, I don't play it every day. You know, I've taken breaks, but I have spent over $3,000 in this account. So, but at the same time, like I said, I did take breaks. I've been playing. What do you call this? Very casual. And if you follow my channel, I don't really like when it comes to Kabam, like when it comes to Simon Says, in this case Kabam, you know like Simon Says do this, I don't do that. I don't play anything that doesn't have synergies. As you know, when it comes to Apex Coliseum, I haven't even touched it. This is the first time me logging into it. As you can see, I don't play anything that doesn't have synergy. So I don't do what Simon Says. I do what I want in this game for fun. As you know, when it comes to MCOC, I play for fun. I don't play for whatever Kabam tells me. So I don't play anything without synergies. That's Battlegrounds. In this case, also Coliseum. So it is kind of be a downfall when it comes to me. When it comes to like increasing my champions, and increasing my collective, because as you know, I just play for fun. I don't care what Kabam tells me what to do. I don't listen to what Kabam tells me what to do. uh I just play whatever I want in this game. So perhaps I'll talk about the free to play versus pay to win players. But if pretty much, if you want to be you can, I don't even know if you're be like close to competitive as a free to play player against pay to win players. You pretty much have to make MCOC your job if you're gonna be a free to play. But even then, you're just like, let's talk about a different video. Can free to play players keep up with pay to win players, especially with collectives and Ascension in the game now? Perhaps a different video, but I just want to give you guys like a quick look at when it comes to my champions, okay, and my collectives. It is very disappointing, a kind of downfall when I see like Osafa ranked 22 in collectives and I'm ranked 10 for some of them. So he's more than double my, what is that, for my higher collective than I do, which is insane. But that's what money does. Money buys power. Money buys what pixel in the mobile game. It is what it is. You cannot really compare yourself to these people that are on social media. It's really tough when you live in social media. You're always thinking about, you're trying to compare yourself to them. But keep in mind, these are the top 1% players in the MCOC. So just keep that in mind. And there's also a saying, comparison is a thief of joy. So just kind of like, perhaps I'll talk about it more in the future when it comes to collectives. But if you're a free to play player and you just care about like questing, you don't care about PvP like Battlegrounds or Alliance War, then it really shouldn't matter. You can pretty much think about it as a plus in most cases when it comes to collectives. But again, a different video when it comes to free to play versus pay to win players when it comes to collectives. But you really can't really be comparing yourself to social media. That's all I really want to emphasize, because it's, you're just gonna feel sad. There's a comparison is a thief of joy. So just enjoy what you have. Think about collectives in a positive way if you don't care about PvP. But in a different video, I'll be talking about PvP as a free to play player with collectives and Ascension. That's it. Thank you.